I grew up with music. I've been starting playing music since I was in second grade. I always loved music ever since. And then once I got into high school, I was trying to figure out what I want to do. You know, and then I discovered that I wanted to do music production because I can make music and mastering, mixing, all that stuff, and that's pretty much it. I think when I was so I first learned about music production when I was like in middle school. Like I used to listen to Skrillex when I was a kid. I was a dubstep kid, so I always wanted to make recreate those sounds and stuff. So that what made me get into music production and wanted to do that as a career. Oh, not well. I have a inspiration. My big brother, um, he he DJ'd when he was like around my age, and I always wanted to be like him when I was growing up. So he wasn't my mentor, but he inspired me to do that type of thing. Black influencers. Oh, like how producers nowadays, like like Mustard, uh, Pierre, like all them producers are really good nowadays, and I look up to them. I hope one day to work for a company that needs a good audio engineer. I always want to be a successful audio engineer, and also work with cameras maybe one day, but mainly audio engineering. I think I'm really good at it. I want to pursue that as my dream, you know, get money, have a nice house, get my mother's a house, everything, and that's pretty much it. I always believed in like I always believe in positivity. Like I always want that vibe. Like I don't like how rappers nowadays or producers always think about like big booty women or like drugs and stuff like that. But I always like to make music like positivity and stuff. That's always been my thing. So my dream collaboration, my favorite rapper is Ski Master Slum God. I always wanted to produce for him ever since I discovered XXXTentacion. I listened to him and I was like him better than X. So I always wanted to make music for him. Maybe I hope it happens. So you know, yeah. Um, I think it depends on depend who's around you. Like me, I don't have any popularity, so it's kind of hard for me to go out there compared to other people who knows other people who can like get like deals and stuff, like get collaborations with other rappers and stuff. Like, yeah, you know, I would say just if you want to if you want to take music seriously, I think you need to take it seriously because and you need to know people also. It's good if you're very extroverted, like you're always talking to other people. It's really good when you do that, and make sure you know what you're doing because you'll find that crowd they'll like your type of style and music, and just don't give up at all either. So yeah, same thing what I told about the advice thing. I never had. I don't. I'm I'm an omnivert. I'm both in between, depending on the person. But I think it's just make sure you know people because this industry is really hard to get into. Um, you just need to know people. You need to be good on what you do. Make sure you're good. And yeah, pretty much.
Goes right up to the sky, 'cause she's a magical enchantress. Her touch is so fantastic, and she cast a spell on me. Says she cast a spell on me. Says she cast a spell, but it feels right. She's got everything that I idolize, and with her smile she can hypnotize. I try and try all I can